I've got a gurney. Nice.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
You hear that? Zombies! They mutate into these things that crave flesh. Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
What's with that face? Wait, what? Research the ingredients? For the cure? For the man? Don't worry, Zelka. You know, honestly, I will help. You know, as bad as a person I kind of want to be in this game, people dying from disease is pretty bad. They should die by me. I cure them, then kill them. That's a cynical life.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How do you feel about the Sith? I want some general information.
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity?
Tell me about Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there. Justice here on Taris is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities.
Wow.
Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease. The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Taris, but we're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity. The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity. Davik is the resident crime lord of Taris. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Taris. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. The man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
So how do you feel about this?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy. Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable, just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Advanced med pack. Wow. Cool. Alright, yeah,
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Really? David Kong? Who's that? I remember this. I remember what I did too in this one. I said, yeah, I'll help you out, and I killed him. I think that's how it goes. I think you can kill him. I think you can choose to still help the side, but still kill him.
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, why does this person care?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him. Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Which is? Which is? Alright, so I can either go up or low. I'm gonna go up. Oh, I leveled up. Let's see. I've got 2 points now. I can upgrade my stealth. Yeah. I've got 2 stealth. Beats. What got here? New feats. You must use the X to select your new feats before continuing. Sweet. Portion of the city. Take any action because yeah, how you person to.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city.
I agree. Where's this thing? Okay, standard. Two apartments. They don't want to. You got plenty more people to talk to.
What's this? Another off-worlder? I didn't realize. I heard a bunch of wreckage from the battle overhead crashed into the Undercity. Think of the damage it could have caused if it had landed here.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Answer the damn questions already. I just like to know you better.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Soon all your secrets.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Yeah, what's so unusual about it?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
Ooh. Are you implying I had something to do with the crash? He was added on at the last minute. You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
Oh.
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
It doesn't make any difference. Go ahead and be paranoid. Dang.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Try something and it'll be the last mistake you make.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Yes, let's do that.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Okay.
The Sith wouldn't be so bad if they'd let us leave the planet.
If the Sith wanted to get on that,
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the Lord says you belong, Slummy?
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
You trying to pick a fight? You got one. Nah, hey guys, we're just trying to be fancy. Let me buy you.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Yay!
I heard a bunch of records from the battle. People complain about the Sith.
That guy has the same
If
voice
the
as...
Sith wanted to get on everyone's...
Okay, I'm no alien lover, but I don't want to see them all killed. This kook's way out of line.
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Taris. Are you referring to the Sith?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
Let's see. Your hate-mongering or your ignorance? You're right. We should slaughter a whole bunch of them. I see. Well, good luck.
Remain true to the cause, friend. Enlightened humans such as yourself are few and far between. But we shall triumph when the day of reckoning comes.
Okay. Just want to look at this guy.
If this crazy street creature keeps on about war and days...
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity
That's
to
great.
recover those Republic escaped.
The joy shop, huh? This is cool. Oh, nice. One complete droid.
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranco. The searcha doma wana kondatama. We team bon rank thong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak neck.
Oh, I thought he was gonna ask. I have a question.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Don kin ba no kunok neck. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana bokon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak neck. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. China pala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Duni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranco. The searcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana boda atugawa. Kanki do rakun watimi alabola.
I want to ask you some questions. I'll be going now.
Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Yeah, I gotta save the game. Karth is on the light side. I'm neutral. On the light side. Neutral. Yeah, I gotta save this game. It is taking way too long. You see, that's me hardly playing the game. I did kill a couple people, and then there's just a lot more dialogue. So there's just, again, a whole lot of talking. But what do you think about today? It's always too much talking. Yakuza, there's too much talking. But I actually got to beat up a lot of people in that one. This one, I only got to beat up 2 sets of people. I was going to beat up those drunks, though. I'm like, I'm tempted. But it's just like, you know what? I'll buy you a drink. And they said, no more drinks. And I was like, okay, alright. Nothing else besides the talking. Substandard, I guess. Alright. Well, that was off to fun time.
Oh, fun time.
You know, fun time.